Harry had always had it since he got to 21. He never really knew what to do with the loaded gun. He bought it just for laughs, maybe pop a few for fun. Yet he always felt the power, he knew what he could have done. Harry lost his car about 3 or 4 weeks ago. He rode his board to work while his girl was watching the shows. Working his way up, thinking, Lordy, I've got to go. Make it out of this town, they're just a factories and snow. Walking home from work cause winter was coming now. He hurried up the steps into his shitty trailer house. He opened up the door, she was fucking on the couch with his homie that he'd known since middle school with Bouch. Fired up with rage, his decision was made. He only slammed the door when she was red in the face. He dipped on out the park and he got to his homie's place. He thought about tripping back and giving up to the chase. But what's the point of that? It's nothing more than a waste. Or was he really thinking of that ace that he could play? He felt the cold steel of that barrel on his leg. He pulled the hammer on out and thought of letting Cavs play. The hatred filled his heart, his mind flowing with rage. Life's got a funny way of tearing open a new page. At least he had his job, barely making minimum wage. But she's lucky Harry didn't hear what his conscience had to say. Been a couple of weeks since what happened at the house. He left his ex keys, he's been rolling the streets now. Little did he know he'd be rolling real deep. How? Cause today he lost his job, ain't no bread in his mouth. His hammer's in his jacket, it was burning a hole. It whispered in his ear, come on, pull me out, bro. His boss telling the news, couldn't look him in the eye. Harry wondered what the hell was happening, man, just why? Why was everything always falling the fuck apart? Then those evil thoughts were shredding down through his heart. He knew he shouldn't come do it, but the shaking seemed to start. The whispers of the devil was making his soul depart. Harry's under a bridge, what a man he has become. Staring up in the puddle, looking awful like a bum. Was it really all a plan, or has the plan never begun? Now Harry thought up a dream, and it was a lofty one. Maybe that cold bitch has a shred of love for him still. He made his way to the trailer, pondering on his will. What the fuck's the point? He had nothing but time to kill. He reached down into his pocket and he threw in a pill. Stumbled into the park, he hollered hard as he could. Before the story would end, he'd shoot up the neighborhood, screaming at top his lungs, his pupils ablaze of fear. His only hope was that he was making it crystal clear. I did the best that I could, I was nothing more than a man. I'm hoping that y'all are happy, that homie of mine. Damn, you motherfucker, I never thought that you could. But maybe this hammer proves you could, don't mean that you should. Harry pressed the barrel up against his dirty head. Just before he squeezed the trigger, something heavy hit his head. Now a cop was up on top with his hands down on the ground. It was Harry's younger brother, Harry still above the ground.